Top 10 Unique Places Part 2. How much is everyone missing being able to travel? From lush rainforests to snow-capped jagged mountain peaks, from unimaginably vast deserts to thriving tropical coral reefs. We all know just how incredible our planet is and how many spectacular and varied landscapes there are to explore. And thanks to social media, we see more and more drool-worthy travel destinations online every day. But what about the tourist attractions that not everyone knows about? We're here to escape the crowds, find some hidden gems and off-the-beaten-track destinations that are just as Insta-worthy as the tourist hotspots. Welcome to Limitless. If you're new to the channel, we talk about the limitless ways our world amazes us every day. Hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can be part of the fun. If you're itching to get out there again, we're here with your travel fix, with Top 10 Unique Places You Didn't Know Existed, Part 2. Let's dive in. Number 10. Pont del Diablo, Ecuador. The Pont del Diablo, or Devil's Cauldron, is located on the western foothills of the Ecuadorian Andes. This spectacular spot is where the Pastaza River, a tributary of the Amazon River basin, cascades several hundred feet down into a basin of rock below. Witness this sheer force of nature as the waterfall thunders into the gorge below, shaping the rock over thousands of years. The falls can be accessed by hiking through the lush greenery of the Amazon rainforest and admired from two different viewing platforms. Just remember to wear sturdy shoes and a rain poncho. This is going to be a wet and wild adventure. Number 9. Banff National Park, Canada. Arriving in Banff National Park, nestled in the Canadian Rocky Mountains in Alberta, is like stepping into a picture-perfect painting. The multitude of turquoise glacial lakes, towering snow-capped mountains, gorgeous forests full of wildlife, and quaint little towns make this one of the most special destinations in the world. It's Canada's oldest national park, and in the summertime, visitors can witness stunning wildflowers and green rolling hills beneath the Rocky Mountain peaks, along with an abundance of wildlife like black bears, grizzly bears, elk, and moose. There are ice fields and glaciers to visit, and a huge array of spectacular hikes to embark on. In the winter, temperatures plummet to as low as minus 45 degrees Celsius, and the area is famous for its exceptional ski terrain and many ski resorts. The only problem is choosing which time of year to visit. Number 8. White Sands, New Mexico. Just as the name suggests, the White Sands of New Mexico is a natural wonder of glistening pure white sands stretching over 275 square miles. White Sands is the world's largest gypsum dune field, with an enormous sea of rolling white dunes to explore. The sands rise from the Tularosa Basin in the Chihuahuan Desert, and it's such an otherworldly landscape that you'd be forgiven for forgetting that you're on planet Earth. Boardwalks and nature trails dotted with interpretive information offer visitors a way to explore the dunes and learn about the area, including its wildlife. Fascinatingly, the sands are cool to the touch due to their high evaporation rate and the fact they reflect rather than absorb the sun's rays. Just don't forget those sunglasses. Number 7. Saturnia, Italy. If you're in need of a little R&R, the spa town of Saturnia, Italy is the place for you. This thermal spring has been flowing consistently at a temperature of 37.5 degrees Celsius for the past 3,000 years. The water travels for 40 years underground, filtering through cracks and rocks to finally reach Saturnia, where it cascades into beautiful waterfalls and pools into natural hot springs in the rocks. Locals claim the water has health benefits such as anti-aging and skin smoothing, anti-stress and antioxidant properties. The water is indeed rich in vitamins and minerals. 5-star resorts also harness the thermal water for their own private hot pools, for the ultimate in luxury and relaxation. Number 6. Seychelles. You've probably never heard of Seychelles, and you might be surprised to find it's a country consisting of a small archipelago in the Indian Ocean in East Africa. It's a spectacular tropical paradise with coral reefs, white sand beaches, and glistening turquoise waters, and it's home to the rare giant Aldabra tortoises. There are also lush palm forests to explore on some of the islands. Whether your thing is lounging around on pristine sandy beaches, seeking out some more adventurous activities on offer like snorkeling, diving, hiking, and boating, or going to meet one of the resident giant tortoises. There's something for everyone in the Seychelles. Number 5. Shamroll Mauritius. Shamroll, also known as the Seven-Colored Earth, is a geological wonder located on the island of Mauritius. This stunning landscape may at first look like it's made up of interesting rocky hills, but they're all actually sand dunes. The sand is made up of 7 distinct colors: red, brown, violet, green, blue, purple, and yellow. This creates surreal, psychedelic sand dunes that you just want to dive into. This natural phenomenon occurred due to volcanic rock cooling at different temperatures, resulting in this aesthetically pleasing destination. A gorgeous waterfall is also nearby, and according to the Mauritius Attractions website, on the premises you'll also find a children's playground and some giant tortoises. If that hasn't sold you, I don't know what will. Number 4. Suas Mauritius. Suas Mauritius National Park on Brazil's North Atlantic coast is a vast desert of tall white dunes. You might not normally associate a desert with water, but it's the rainy season that transforms this dunescape into something truly spectacular. Stunning crystal-clear blue lagoons pool between the white dunes, dotting and striping the landscape with a gorgeous contrast of colors. The area is also home to beaches, mangrove forests, and a range of wildlife species. This unearthly desert is a feast for the eyes and an Insta-worthy spot. Number 3. Blue Lagoon, Iceland. You may have seen pictures of Iceland's Blue Lagoon on Instagram or travel blogs. Iceland is known for its striking landscapes with an abundance of volcanoes, hot springs, and lava flows. It's a dramatic, extreme environment for such a small place, and Blue Lagoon is no exception. It's a man-made lagoon that takes advantage of a nearby geothermal spring. Bathers come to relax in the hot spring and rub the silica-rich soft white mud on their skin. Like a lot of Iceland, this place has a surreal atmosphere to it. As the warm, milky blue water and clouds of misty steam envelop visitors, it's a warm oasis from the sometimes harsh cold of Iceland's climate. Number 2. Namibia Desert, Namibia. The name Namib is from a local dialect, and it means vast place. And it's no wonder, since this coastal desert stretches over 31,000 square miles. A lot of the desert consists of sand seas, with windswept dunes that can reach 300 meters tall. The desert meets the sea along a 1,200-mile stretch of coastline, creating an absolutely spectacular sight to behold. The area is also prone to fog, which creates an eerie landscape and danger for ships, with part of the coastline being named the Skeleton Coast. This surreal, mostly uninhabited ancient landscape is well worth a visit. Number 1. Iguazu Falls, Brazil. Move over Niagara. The spectacular Iguazu Falls border Brazil and Argentina, and together make up the largest falls in the world. The falls are made up of roughly 275 distinct waterfalls, and together are almost 9,000 feet wide. The step formation of the falls makes them particularly attractive, and a walkway allows visitors to get an amazing panoramic experience to fully soak in the views and the spray of these incredible falls. In fact, when the United States First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt visited Iguazu Falls, she reportedly exclaimed, "Poor Niagara." Well, that's it for our list of the top 10 unique places you didn't know existed, Part 2. Have you ever been to any of these places on the list? Or do you know of any you'd add to this list? Let us know in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. We really appreciate you tuning in. Before you leave, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to check out our other amazing videos.